Guys, this is a tough video to make because I really like the product, but I'm gonna tell you, never buy it. I've bought so much from this company over the last, I don't know, half dozen years, probably 10 grand's worth of stuff, you know, just me. And I know people that have bought their stuff based on some of my videos. So I feel kind of bad making this video, but I gotta do it because the way they are acting is just insane. The company StopTech, right? You guys have probably seen me put their brakes on lots of my cars. I'll show you here. I guess I probably should have pulled these cars out, but this has StopTech rotors and pads, the slotted ones. Has my 13 GTI. It's probably hard to see in there. I did a video on installing those, I don't know, years ago. I did a video on putting them on my truck as well. I didn't make a video on putting them on this BMW because, you know, there's only so many of those videos you can watch. But this car has them as well. So full set of StopTech rotors. Yeah, I really like the product. Don't get me wrong. That's why I keep buying them, and they're expensive. You know, I always do fronts and rears. Yeah, it's probably not coming through. It's so bright out here. Yeah, so bought a ton of them. You guys saw that I put them on my truck 2 years ago. Well, that truck's done 7,000 miles since I put those rotors on, and I used Brembo pads, the real soft ones, right? They probably warped about a year ago, yeah, after about 3,000 or 4,000 miles. And I just kind of lived with it because I didn't want to deal with taking them back off. And you know, that truck's got 20 or 22 inch rims on it. They're real heavy. I just didn't want to deal with it. So yeah, and it's got worse and worse. Although you know, it's been 2 years. I've only done 7,000 miles in that truck. It's pandemic, right? I mean, I don't drive anywhere anymore. So it's insane. But it's gotten to the point where it's so violent now, I have to do something. So I actually emailed the StopTech people today, and I'm gonna put the whole email in the description because it was ridiculous. But basically, I sent them an email saying, hey, love your product. I buy the crap out of it. I didn't say that, right? But you get the idea. You know, I buy a lot of them. I've made a bunch of videos how to install your stuff, and you know, here's some links. I think I sent them four links to the GTI install, the truck install, so a review I did. I'm gonna tell you right now, all those videos are coming back off. I'm gonna mark them as private. I'm not advertising for these people anymore. And it's all because of this. I don't know if it's the same guy. I think it is. I don't think it's a huge company, but the product's really good. But the ones in my truck are so bad. So I contacted them. I'm like, hey, listen, here's what's going on. They got less than, I thought it was 15,000 miles. And that's what I first wrote in the email. But then I looked at my log. I keep a log of everything, and I do it when I do it. It's actually less than 7,000 miles since I put them on the truck. And it's so bad. So I sent them an email saying, hey, here's what's going on. They're grooved rotors, right? So people won't turn them. Like, I've called a few places, and they're like, no, but we won't turn those, or skim them, turn them, same thing. We won't touch them because they got the grooves on them. So I initially said, hey, here's what's going on. Can you guys help me figure out how to get these? Can I get them turned? You know, is there anything I can give to people to say, hey, it's okay to turn them, or you know, what can I do here? Basically, you know, help, you know, waving the flag. And they came back and said, yeah, you can turn them. It has to be done in a machine shop. I was like, ah, shit, you know, there's no machine shops near me. So I was like, ah, crap. So I wrote them back and I said, hey, there's no machine shops. Anybody with a lathe that I know won't do them. You know, what can you do, basically? I didn't even ask them that. I'm like, is there anything else that can be done? And then they came back and said, I might get this mixed up, but it'll be in the description below, the whole email, everything. I'm not gonna take anything out. They came back and said that I had a pad that was too hard. It's like, really? And that I wasn't using it enough. I'm like, oh my God. All right, this is on a almost 6,000 pound truck. You guys know, if you've been watching me, I tow 7,000, 8,000 pound RV. I tow trailers. I mean, I use my brakes a lot, right? And I got soft Brembos in there as well. It's like, this is the stupidest answer ever. So I wrote it back. I'm like, nah, listen, hey, that's not the case. You know, I have Brembos, and by the way, if you look at the video link I sent you, you'd see that, right? Yeah, that's not what it is. Then he came back and said, it's a pad issue. And I'm like, dude, we're done here. I don't want to talk to you anymore, right? We're done. And yeah, just really left a sour taste in my mouth. I did at the end say, how hard would it be for you to warranty out a set of freaking front rotors? I mean, they probably cost you 50 bucks to make. You ship them to me, and Jesus, keep a customer happy. Especially one that makes reviews, really complimentary reviews, and like, I don't know how many people have bought their stuff because of my videos. Some of them videos got thousands and thousands of views. So it really pissed me off. You know, I never said anything bad to the guy. I just told him, that thanks anyway, forget it. But now we're making this video. So I still would recommend their product because I really like it. It really works well. But the second there's an issue, forget about it. So is it worth buying it at that point? It's not. It's really not. If you're going to buy something, especially a set of rotors that are going to cost you $600, $800, you know, depending on you know, what car you buy them for, and you're going to get less than 7,000 miles out of a set of front ones before they warp. I mean, they look brand new. They're very thick, and you know, obviously because they don't have a lot of miles on them. But the freaking, I took a video of the steering wheel when you hit the brakes, and you can see it. I'll stick it into this video. Perfectly smooth road right here. What am I doing? 50. Watch this shit. Here we go. We're gonna hit the brakes. 9. Look at that fucking steering wheel. Fucking StopTech piece of shit. The pedal's a lot worse. Fuck. It's not for me. I'm not gonna deal with that. I'm gonna take down all the videos that I have on how to, you know, install them and reviews and all that stuff. You know, basically, fuck them. You know, they're gonna treat me like that. Not even, you know, do anything to help with I mean, it's only a couple $100 worth of rotors retail. Their cost 50 bucks maybe. I don't know. They're not even gonna stand by them like that. Forget it. So I wouldn't buy them just on that. That's if you're going racing or whatever and you're just going to burn your brakes up all the time, yeah, sure, that's a good product, because you know you're never going to warp them before you use them up. But as far as like day-to-day use and yeah, I can only speak for my truck because I've got over 7,000 miles on that set and they're perfect. So why the truck warped so quick, I don't know. Yeah, it could have been shipping. You know, I really wish they'd take them back and do like a little investigation on them and see if they can figure it out, but they don't even want to talk to you. They're just like, it's the pads. It's the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. It's the pads. You out of your goddamn mind? Oh, so really pissed me off, ruined my day. And I'm getting ready to go. I got the truck and the trailer down here. I'm getting ready to go pick up another project tomorrow, which is a 6-hour trip. So I'm gonna be, the whole time, all 6 hours, I'm gonna be pissed off about these brakes now. Stupid StopTech. I mean, the least they could have done was just throw me a set of fronts and, you know, I'd have made a video about how awesome they are. Instead, there's a video about how much they suck. Yeah, just don't use them. That's it.